Going, guys. So today I'm gonna go help my uncle fix a gearbox because it broke on the irrigator, and then do some feeding with my dad and probably go home. And also shout out to everyone that subscribes and comments. I like reading the comments. If you guys got any questions about irrigators, put in the comments. So we actually just had a well that just broke down. So that well pumped a lot of sand, like I said. So we turned it on one night, couldn't tell what the water pressure looked like. Okay. And then after that we turned it on again that one night, and it just figured out that there wasn't enough pressure as it normally pumps. So electric company came out, nothing wrong. Well guys came out, nothing wrong. So they just pulled the whole pump out, and there's a pump at the bottom. There's a pump in the ground at the bottom of the well. So that's what pumps all the water up to the top for the irrigator to water the crops. So that pump went bad. It said it's going to take about 2 to 3 weeks to get a new pump in and fixed. It's been like 3 weeks and I still haven't gotten fixed. Or gotten a new one, not fixed. It's miserable out here. It's hot. It's like, I don't know, 85, 90 degrees. Today it's hot. Of course, this irrigator had to break down. Yesterday was also hot, and today we gotta fix it. It's hot. They're coming hopefully tomorrow to pick these peas. They're actually just right down there, the farm. They're actually across the road from there. So hopefully they come here. Last year they were like over this hill picking peas. Well, since they work pretty much 24/7, it's technically night shift workers and night morning workers, and they put out fireworks because they work 24/7. They gotta have fun somehow. Waiting for trucks, so light up some fireworks, and hopefully we can get the green beans out. We also had another pivot that had problems yesterday. So we were running with water to water everything. There's like a little hill it's kind of going to climb up. So I got stuck climbing up that hill. It's probably been sitting with water doing nothing for maybe at least an hour and a half. Until I noticed it. Because pretty much when we and my uncle got done trying to get this thing working, we never knew it was broken, but the center drive was broken. So you put it in reverse, it actually moves. Forward, it won't move. So, center drive. So we're going to get that fixed. It's hot. Get that fixed and do some other stuff. Plan on going to the 4th of July parade tomorrow. We're not going to see fireworks. Probably barely see them from our house. Really not. There's no point. It's gonna be hot. There's no point in watching fireworks. 4th of July, every angle around the house you pretty much see it if you're outside. So screw it. I think we're ordering food tonight. Yeah. I prefer ordered food over cooked food, even though cooked food's really good too. Ordered food's just good too. Sometimes they get your order right when it's wrong. Oh yeah. Right there, that's a light. So that light will turn on when this tower only moving. So when this one moves, it turns on that light. It's the only one that's able to turn on the light. So that light goes on, you can see it, farm, the houses, anywhere, if there ain't trees in the way. If that light's on, make sure it's actually moving, or if it light never turned on in 5 minutes, it's broken or it ain't running. Let's think about, we have 1, 2, 3 pivots that we have to shut off the water manually, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. The other one shut off by themselves if something breaks. They shut off. The irrigator power shuts off. So like a hot day like to this, they shut it off because they don't want the water running. So probably turn the pivot on at 7. I guess get some footage of that. Hopefully the sun's still up. I believe it will be. It's taking my uncle so long. Yeah, that's what's taking. I'm guessing he's trying to find what he wants. Yeah, talk to you guys later, but if I don't got anything for the video, probably will do soon. Yeah, it's just buggy out here constantly. Those cables right there actually hold this pipe up, because those cables right here, that pipe would be more than likely not straight down, more than like a little down. Alright, he's coming, I think. Alright, catch you guys later. Hopefully we'll get this thing fixed. Alright guys, we're doing corn crop check on my height, I guess. Better when you're close here. It's like the main, in the middle of the field, where we're at. All the stuff over here. Alright, just about shoulder high and tall. Some like, I don't know, rain. Correct word to say, I guess. Stall. Where's the pivot? We were going over there, up there. We're going, but they shut the power off at 3. Can't run water until they turn it back on tonight, which is around 8, 7 maybe. And there's a bunch of those. Mix speed. So yeah, let's finish mix speed and I'll get some clips. Hey guys, so I'm out here to talk to you a little bit more about an irrigator on the end. So right here is the tire. Tire goes up to right here, that's a gearbox. So that gearbox goes to this little pipe right here, the center drive. This right here is broken, we're trying to fix it. Center drive. So the center drive goes to this one and the other one. And then right up here, there's a little cord. All the way up there to that box right there. That box is what tells you, that what irrigators knows when to move it. Like, it makes it click on. So that pivot all the way down to the end can signal something to that, and then it goes down to that, and then it moves. Right there, that's the end gun. The end gun, that right there, the booster pump right next to it. The end gun just sprays, and then right there, that other box is for the end gun. So then, right there, that's sprinkler. So technically, right now, I'm at the end of the pivot, but at the end, it sprays more water, a lot farther water, than what it does all the way up there. So there's like more pressure up here. Right there, that's just like a sand trap, so it doesn't go out the gun and stuff so that catches sand. This pivot doesn't have much sand, but we have two wells. One well pumps a lot of sand, the other one pumps like nothing. Still's got some sand, but nothing. This pivot's 8 towers long, so I mean about 8 towers. 8 of these total. And then maybe when I get back there, I'll go up there, show you what the panel box looks like. The panel box is what a bunch of controls, like wet and dry. So you want to move the pivot wet, so pivot moving with water, or is it moving no water? So, and then reverse and forward. So forwards right, reverse left, and then there's a little dial percentage. So 100% is max speed. I know 25% half inch of water. And yeah, so a bunch of percentage. And then we also have another irrigator that's called a GPS, which is like a touch screen. You can tell what you want on it. So yeah, eventually we'll probably get a swing arm on a pivot, so I'll talk about more on the swing arm. Since I'm up in the pea field, I'll check on these. I'm supposed to take these tomorrow, actually. See what they look like. We were gonna water the day they told us they were gonna take, so we're gonna water. Then when we're gonna water these, but and they said don't water because they're having trouble with something about the leaves, so I couldn't water them. Hey, the peas look good though. Let's find a better one. There's a better one. Eventually we'll have some green beans growing, but this field, like hilly side or hilly kind of side, up there. Look at that. Peas. That's right. Oh, I think my uncle went to get his tools. I just got out here to just gonna help him and talk about some of the irrigators. So yeah, and he looks like he might be having trouble or something. Got it off the center half. That is no knuckle. That has half a knuckle. There's a new one. It's like, so this pump will have the electric to it. This will send some signal. Pivot will send signal to this to spin both of these. So that will spin the 2 tires and then moves. This pivot, you gotta look in the box. I think it's like 14 maybe hours for do its full swing. And it's an older pivot. It's the second pivot we bought. This my grandpa bought when I put up when my dad was born. So 37 years ago. And then one, can't tell on this camera. Another one we put was the first irrigator. We still have that. It moves slow. Pivots are supposed to be straight. They don't move straight. Even though everything's working, it doesn't move straight. Let's go check some corn. Now I'll go check the green beans. think we got it working. We don't know. My uncle said I think it ain't working right, but it looks like it's working right. Fingers crossed. We're done. We have to get this off the peas because they're coming to harvest tomorrow. So if this doesn't get off, I don't know what they're gonna do. Alright, probably might be the last. I don't know. Probably head home. Hopefully when he gets back. Hopefully at home, do stuff. Alright. I think the alfalfa looking good. That's great. Alright guys, I'll be done with this video, so thanks for watching. Shout out to everyone that subscribes.